G'day folks, Rod Moore here from Profit Results Institute. I just want to talk to you about why right now I believe is the best time to be in business with the opportunities that are available for us right now to market our business, and why it's also potentially the worst time as well. So let's start off with the worst time. Right now, and probably for the last 5 to 10 years progressively, what's been happening is the barriers to entry for competitors to come into your marketplace have been lowering. They've been coming right down. So what we're seeing is new businesses coming into a whole range of different service-based businesses and providing more competition. And this competition, where it once used to be local, be the guy around the corner sitting up in office and in competition to you, now it's global. And if you look at the accounting profession, for instance, 10 years ago, before cloud-based accounting came on board, accountants there was obviously quite a number of them, but the barriers to entry were higher for people to enter into that space. So now with cloud-based computing, with Xero and packages like that, what we're seeing is that there are people in all around the world now who can provide bookkeeping services through accounting systems like that. Now, what that means is competition in pretty much every sector for service business owners is getting tougher and tougher all the time. And you just can't deny that fact. There's a lot of disruption going on in all sorts of different industries as well. And so for you as a business owner, and for me, you have to be mindful of the fact that it's not going to get any easier. There's going to be more competition into the future. We operate in a global marketplace right now. There's more options for our potential clients than there's ever before, that they can reach out to service providers a lot easier. So if you're running a service business right now, competition is fiercer than it ever was. If you're trying to set up a web design business or a graphic design business, well, that's a pretty tough business to be in if you don't know how to compete against the influx of global service providers. There's so many options, and it's not just from other web designers. Like there are tools now where people can create their own website through Wix and WordPress and things like that. So it doesn't matter what service business you're in. Pretty much there's options out there. There's more options out there now than there's ever been, and it makes it harder and harder for you and I as service business providers to be competitive. There's just more competition. Not only is there more competition, there's more noise, there's more clutter. It's harder to get the attention of our target market, our ideal client. So right now, it's tougher than it's ever been to be in business because of just the way things are shifted. The way people now buy products and services. If you're not reaching them via mobile and social, for instance, then you're probably not really penetrating your marketplace. Now, what happens is a lot of service business owners that have been around for a long time, maybe you're one of those people, and certainly I am, right? We traditionally have always got our business through referrals and through networking and things like that. So we continue to do those things, but they're becoming less and less effective. And the other problem with relying on referrals and networking is that it's not a predictable, consistent stream of new clients into your business, and you probably found that. So it can be the most challenging time ever in small business for a lot of small business owners right now, and I know many who are struggling. Now, having said that, it's also the best possible time ever to be in small business if you start thinking in a way that allows you to differentiate yourself and stand out from the competition, and if you start thinking and planning on how you can use the technology that's available to be able to penetrate through the noise and reach into the hearts and the minds and the souls of your ideal clients, right? There's never been a better time for that. So for those who embrace the technological shifts, and for those who learn how to stand out from the crowd and stand above all the noise and the clutter, right? Differentiate yourself in such a way you become magnetic to the marketplace, those service business owners are going to do extremely well. And I really do believe that if you embrace the technology of online marketing and you have the right marketing funnel and strategy and system in place, and you make yourself magnetic to the marketplace, and you have the right messaging, the right magnetic message to draw your target market to you, then you can absolutely not only win, but you can dominate the marketplace and the competition becomes irrelevant. If you continue to be just like you've always been, you're going to get railroaded. You're going to get just run over by this fast-moving truck that's coming down the road, right? You can't continue to do business the way you've always done it. You can't continue to rely on the old ways of getting clients just because they worked for you for the last 10 or 15 years. They're not going to work in the future, right? It's getting more and more challenging. But if you embrace the technology, if you make your business so different and so unique, and you create a unique position in the market that's magnetic, and you embrace the opportunities that are available right now, then you can dominate a marketplace, not just locally, but on a global platform if your particular type of service allows that, right? So what am I talking about? New technologies and things. Well, we've all heard about Facebook marketing and social media and websites, and these aren't new terms, right? But things are shifting dramatically in this space, which a lot of business owners aren't up to speed with. For instance, Facebook advertising. The options within Facebook advertising now in terms of demographic targeting is unbelievable. There's never been a better platform for reaching a specific demographic or a specific target market than the way Facebook ads have developed. Now, if you've tried Facebook advertising in the past and not got a result, please put that aside for one moment, because things have changed so dramatically that now you can pinpoint and target particular demographics, interest groups, people with certain circumstances, and you can reach out to those people and create a connection with them online. So Facebook advertising has changed dramatically. You've got to keep in mind the reason why Facebook exists is to sell advertising, right? So they're going to make the tools better and better all the time, and it's constantly changing. The days of just setting up a Facebook page and putting up a few posts and trying to attract clients through that are long gone, because Facebook aren't going to allow you free access to your potential customers, because the business they're in is selling you that access, right? So just keep that in mind. If you learn how to use the platform, or if you get an experienced Facebook campaign manager to run it for you, then you can have incredible results. Facebook have just partnered with some of the biggest data profiling brokerage firms in the world. So the information they have about you and I and everyone else in their database now cross-reference with these large, what used to be list brokers, data profiling companies. It provides unprecedented reach. So let's say you're a financial planner, right? And you're looking for affluent people who are in that retirement, or 2 to 5 years away from retiring, and they're within a 50-kilometre radius of your business, because that's where 90% of your clients come from within the local area, for argument's sake. Now, it might not be your scenario, but just let's use this as a hypothetical. In Facebook ads now, you can go in and you can find couples who live within a 50-kilometre radius, who are affluent. They have an above average affluence, and their current income is above, say, $100,000. Imagine being able to pinpoint those people, and then not only pinpoint them, but once you've identified them through Facebook advertising, create ads that follow them all around the web, right, through retargeting and so on. So you've never been able to do that for the cost that you can do it for right now. It is unprecedented. Now that's going to change in the future. The cost to reach your specific target market will change in the future. It'll go up. Guarantee it will. Right? There are reasons for that which I won't explain in this video, but I will in a future video. So there's that. Look, I'm recording this on my phone, right? I've got a selfie stick and a phone, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. I'm going to share it on Facebook and on my blog and everywhere I can. And you can create videos like that, and reach out and connect with an audience. So anybody with a smartphone can create a video like this in seconds and put it out there to your ideal target market, right? And for some it'll resonate, and for some it won't. But the important thing is, those who do resonate with you are going to feel a sense of connection with you that's never been possible before. There's live streaming now through YouTube and Periscope and Facebook. The amount of marketing opportunities are unlimited right now. But here's the great thing. Most of your competitors aren't fully embracing it. They've all got websites and they've all played around with SEO and got a Facebook page, but none of them are really digging deep into how to do it and create a marketing funnel that works and making themselves highly attractive through that marketing funnel. If you get that part right, then you can absolutely kill it in the marketplace in the years to come. But you just need to get the right strategy, the right thinking behind it, and put it into action. And then when you put it into action, fine tune it. So there's never been a better time for people who adopt that approach. But if you don't adopt that approach, there's never been a worse time to be in business. And I guess it's your choice, right? So what we do at Profit Results Institute and through our Clients Academy, all day long, we just focus on one thing, is helping you out-market your competitors and create more prosperity in your service-based business. We can show you how to do it, we can train you, we can coach you, we can help you implement everything you need to really get up and running and become a world-class marketer within your industry and completely dominate. So look, if a client is worth at least $2,000 or more to your business, and you want more clients, then what I'd recommend you do is underneath this video, click on the request for a strategy session button and fill out a little form. Allocate some time in my diary. I've set aside some time over the next week or two to have a chat with some new people like yourself who are, this message I've given you has resonated and you recognize, hey, right now we need to get our marketing sorted out. We need to become world class in how we market ourselves. If that resonates with you, I've set some time aside to have a chat. We'll do a strategy session. I'll have a look at what you're currently doing and I'll give you some tips on how to become more magnetic and how to improve your marketing. And if you like, I'll tell you a little bit more about Clients Academy at that point. Click the button below, register yourself for a strategy session, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.